Oh wow, board is really empty today. Is the automation broken again? I mean, only 66 items. Should be fine. Can check. Seems our project is working just fine. 21, that's us.
We don't
21.
know.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, it still needs a review. Yes. Yeah, I thought it would be useful to have everything go through review because we want this to go into the Bosch directory eventually. So instead of doing it all in one big chunk, I thought just make incremental PRs, do the reviews there. So let's see. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, this is also a nice one. I'll review this one. I have a bit of context here. Let's say who else we get. Okay. Yeah, I will look into this. And then we probably also want to move CI, right, at some point.
It's up to you. So if we are going to release this one with, let's say, a newer Terraform version, use embed, then I think we also need to move the new CI, because then it would be easy, because then we don't have to play with versions and that kind of stuff. So we can just set up a new version 9, basically. It's now an 8. Then we're gonna say like major version 9.
Yes, we got a version 9, put it up, move the CI over, and go from there. Yeah, that I think would be good.
But then with the new CI, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, so we keep the old CI because it just looks at a different branch, right? So we can just build up new CI for this, and then once that's stable, we can shut off the old CI.
Yes, sounds good.
Do we want? Yeah. Okay, yeah, so this will be this is the first PR in a series, right? The next one is going to be around Terraform, upgrading Terraform, or was that already done?
No,
I think it was
so
like
the next
partially
one will be
done, right?
The next one will be more cleanup stuff for Go 119. As there's a lot, we use a lot of, we went from Go 13 stuff to Go 19, so it's a pretty big step. It works, but there are a lot of stuff that's deprecated and just needs, so IO utils, for example, just need to go OS or IO
Mhm.
packages.
Okay.
And some other cleanup stuff. But I wanted this merged first,
Yeah,
so for
yeah, and if this is merged, we then start setting up the CI, maybe
Yes.
because then at least we we know more about what works and what doesn't.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, just ping me if you need access to something,
Okay.
because I have contacts with the people that, I mean, it's just the cryogenics folks, but and they are based out of Europe, so should be easy to get because we probably also want to eventually move the Docker stuff here, right? This we need to bump.
Yeah. So the other
I
one.
mean, we
also-
can rely on.
Yeah, so in the PR, I updated Docker files, I updated documentation, I updated.
Okay.
I updated it for because we have the Terraform and we have the Bosch assets. And those are two separate things basically, and remove basically
Okay.
the whole everything Packer related.
Okay, we'll look into it. Let's see if there's. Ooh, it's also not that many issues.
Yeah, I don't have Mac to. Already since last year, dude. Yeah. Yeah. Seems to me that Joseph needs to have another look at this. Yes, the contact
Yeah,
one.
go fix it.
Yeah, go fix it.
But who's running this stuff from their Mac?
Who has a Mac with the AMD 64?
Jamie.
No, he's a
That's Jamie.
M1.
Yeah, you're right. And only until tomorrow. So
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I mean, like,
yes.
like who bootstraps a vSphere instance from their Mac?
I
Because
don't
you
know.
need a Mac and proper internet connection to your data center. I don't qualify.
Why? You cannot wait for 3 or 4 hours.
It's a terrible user experience. But
Maybe
yeah,
maybe you can start a fire with your fiber optics. Maybe they will finally
yes.
connect you.
I will ping Joseph about this. Okay. And then what was the last date that we had a meeting? The 16th. So updates here. Okay. Looking into that. So wait. Yeah, like fit in that state.
That's you already handled that.
Yes. This one.
I don't know what he responded, but I don't know.
Okay, so there is an agent ID, right?
Seems so.
Registry and
Agent
server
ID.
name. But the name is weird. It has all these columns.
I think he did that himself. He anonymized it.
No, I mean this format here. So you
Name
have
agent ID.
agent ID. So the name has the agent ID, then the resource group, and the storage account with columns.
Oh, it's not a sub of it because oh no, it's Jason. So it's
So I
missing.
don't like. There's no agent ID fields. Settings is Bosch settings. Bosch settings.
So you're thinking that the config is malformed and it should be agent ID should be a path of name.
Top level thing. I don't know. Settings just has agent ID.
Jason
I don't know
agent
if this
ID.
is the
So
same.
it wants
Wait,
to.
that's not the same. Settings service settings. Settings. Yeah. Does this have? This looks different because this has networks. So I'm not sure how this translates. The question is how this data is loaded with the with config sources or something. How is that called when you are on Azure? Azure agent settings. User data paths. That's a different part, but would expect this to be in here, right? Somewhere. Okay, so it takes the path.
Lower you have one what is calling it MS. Yeah.
User data URL, path. Where does it load? Okay, so here unload deserializes and marshals the data, and then we get user data. Where is that used? Does that okay, so it returns user data content type, which is Bosch settings.
And there it should say server name, so that name strings, and that's because he didn't get a name, right?
No, we didn't get an agent ID. So we have the Linux here. Yeah, so it uses setup host. And the setup host is called from the bootstrap host name, and it uses settings agent ID.
Yeah, and if you look at that, if you look at the file that he provided us with, like it has settings and it has networks, like
It has a
server,
registry, an endpoint,
and then you have
server,
server, and there's also resource group
and with a
account.
name.
But the problem is after name, shouldn't agent ID be its own separate thing?
This is what we're looking at.
Yeah, so it's name agent
This
ID.
is what you pasted.
Should it
No,
be?
there's not even an agent ID. Never. There's just registry, endpoint, server, and name.
Yeah, and should it agent ID be its own thing and resource group is no these?
Yeah, I would say that agent ID needs to be a top level entry.
Well, at least part of
So-
server.
Mhm. Could ask for, what's the other file here? This one, right?
Yeah, but you already provided this stuff.
No, it's a different one. This is this one. I think they are the same.
Can you ask from what is the difference between what are the difference between those two files for a working environment as well? So for a working VM.
Did he have one VM? But this is.
Oh yeah, like if he uses before 150, it works for him. So if he can also provide one with an older stem cell where it does work, it's still weird what he's doing. Because why would other people who are using Azure don't have this issue?
Maybe there's some issue with the W agents. WA agents.
Well, we didn't update it.
Hmm,
We did not.
That's also weird.
So the only thing
Hmm.
updated since the new, the only differences in the new bionic stem cells is the agent itself. And I also
Yeah.
looked at the agent, but I could not find any significant thing that like, that's
No,
something.
it's
to
just
change.
bumping dependencies, right?
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay. I think that's it. Anything else people want to discuss?
Well, the only thing I wanted to know, but that's, we can also do that after this, was for the APT, was like a start and we're not provided anymore. Do we as Cloud Foundry want to provide it? Like when people can, when they
Oh yeah,
have
we can
like,
discuss it afterwards.
yeah. I don't think there's something for this.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let's end this call.
See you
Bye.
later.
See you. Bye.
Bye.